This is the account of Jesus. His story begins in Nazareth with a woman named Mary, who was engaged to Joseph. Mary had not been with any man, yet by a miracle of the Spirit, she was to have a child. Upon hearing this, Joseph intended to put Mary away secretly, until an angel convinced him that Mary's condition was indeed a miracle. Soon afterwards, a law was decreed that everyone must return to their homeland to pay tax. So Mary and Joseph made the long journey to Bethlehem together. As a result of the tax law, all of the inns in the city were full. One innkeeper took pity on Mary and Joseph, so he had his wife lead them into the only lodging that he had left, a lowly stable. While there, Mary gave birth to Jesus, called the Christ child. A star shone bright over the stable where this miracle occurred. Eventually, they left and returned to Nazareth. Even in his childhood, Jesus confounded the religious leaders with his wisdom about the things of God. Jesus grew to maturity working with Joseph in Nazareth as a carpenter. Then that time came when God the Father called upon Jesus to begin his public ministry. Meanwhile, John the Baptist, the cousin of Jesus, was preaching and baptizing in the River Jordan down at Judea.
Repent, every one of you within the sound of my voice. Repent. Turn your heart and your mind to the one true God.
Now Jesus had come to Judea to be baptized of John.
Jesus of Nazareth, why have you come to be baptized of me? I am not worthy. It is I who should be baptized of you.
Let it be so now, for it is proper for us to do this to fulfill all righteousness.
What my Lord commands me, I will do.
This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased.
Jesus was led by the Spirit to the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. He fasted for 40 days and 40 nights and was very weak from hunger.
Ah, Jesus, you look rather hungry. Perhaps I can make a suggestion for you. You do realize that you are the God of this entire universe. Well, let me make this easy for you. Do you see these stones? Perhaps you could turn them into bread so you can eat them. There's no reason for you to be hungry.
Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God.
Very well, Jesus. Follow me. Look, Jesus, we are in the highest place of the temple in the holy city. Since you are the Son of God, why not cast yourself down? For you know you will not be harmed. The angels will bear you up, says the psalmist.
It is written, you will not tempt the Lord your God.
Stubborn, very stubborn. Come with me, Jesus. Jesus. What's taking you so long? Do you want me to give you a hand? You know where we are, Jesus. From here, you can see all the kingdoms of the world and the greatness of them. I can give you all of that. Think about it, Jesus. No pain, no suffering, no cross. If you will just bow down to me, I can sidestep all that. Why be punished for something that you have not done? You've not committed any sins. Look over there, Jesus. Do you see it? Your beloved Jerusalem? All those people there you can rule over as their king. If you will but bow down to me. Indeed, the very nations of all the world can be yours. No strings attached. You will just but bow down to me, worship me, and do as I say. I can give all that to you on a platter. Go away, Satan. Leave me now. For it is written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and only him shall you serve. Very well. You think you know it all? You have not seen the last of me. I assure you, we will meet again.
As the devil left in frustration, the angels appeared and ministered unto Jesus.
Since that time, Jesus began his public ministry. He has been performing many miracles, even raising a man from the dead. At least that's what I hear. It seems as if everyone is talking about him. Many love him, but many hate him. Even I must admit, if the things I hear are true, it just might be possible that he could be our Messiah. The one spoken of by the prophets written in these scrolls. The Messiah, the promised seed of Abraham and Isaac from the tribe of Judah, the one who was promised to deliver our people from oppression. But perhaps he is not the Messiah. Perhaps these events are only rumors spread by his zealot followers. I must be careful. If the high priest even suspected that I was pondering these thoughts, he would have me banished from the Pharisees forever. But if Jesus really is the Messiah, I must know the truth. Oh God, please show me.
The man you see before you is Nicodemus. He was a member of the Pharisees, the religious leaders of the Jewish people, our people. Most of the Pharisees felt themselves to be so spiritual, yet everybody knew they were just power mad. But old Nicodemus was different. He was the only one from that group who really knew and understood the scriptures well. Here I am talking. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Simon Peter, but you can call me Peter. I'm a fisherman by trade, one of the better ones if I do say so myself. Well, that is until I met Jesus. Now I'm no longer a fisherman, but a fisher of men's souls. And I've been following Jesus for 3 years, along with 11 other men. 3 years of miracle after miracle. And that brings us today, the Passover. And we're going to Jerusalem, the big city, to celebrate. Jerusalem. Let me tell you about that city. You see, the city was under the rule of the Romans, and with them, justice was swift and severe. Unfortunately, more times than not, Roman justice was also very corrupt. For this reason, the people hated the Romans with a passion. Their only choice was to turn to the religious leaders, the Pharisees, for help, even though in some ways they were worse than the Romans. So basically, the people had nobody to turn to. Therefore, when they heard about the many miracles of Jesus, they felt that maybe this time the Messiah had come to deliver them out of all their troubles. They imagined a warrior king who would ride into the city on a white steed and overthrow the Romans once and for all. I must admit, this is what I thought would happen. I always thought the only way to handle any situation was to fight. But God had a different plan in mind, though. You see, his Messiah would live a humble life of faith in perfect submission to his Father in heaven. So, it had been 3 years since John had baptized Jesus. 3 years of witnessing miracle after miracle. And now we found ourselves entering into the city triumphant.
The Holy Scriptures, the prophet Zechariah writes, "Rejoice, O daughter of Zion. Shout, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, your king comes unto you. He is just, having salvation, and riding upon a donkey."
Master, we all know that you have the power to heal, but I've seen this man here many times. He's been blind all of his life. He's never seen the light of day. Master, please, help him.
I want to see, Master, if it be your will. I want to see.
Andrew, bring that man to me. Do you believe I can do this for you?
Yes, I know you can, with all my heart.
My friend, I must do the work of him that sent me. It is